It's Top 10 Tuesday, everybody, and today's Top 10 Tuesday is Most Anticipated Books of 2012. So I have written 10 books down of I thought would be my most anticipated. Most of these are new books, author debuts, I'm sorry, and some of them are some sequels and stuff. So I'm just going to go right to it. Number 10 is Struck by Jennifer Bosworth, probably, that's probably the right name. And it is about a girl named Mia who is addicted to lightning. She has survived countless lightning strikes upon her. Like, she's come through without a scratch and all that stuff, and she's addicted to it. She keeps trying to go find him and get as close to them as she can, get struck by him if she can. One day, you know, she gets sick of being too addicted to it. She knows she has a problem, so she flees to Los Angeles where there is barely any lightning strikes. But when she gets there, she realizes an earthquake has happened and it's basically torn Los Angeles apart. It's just chaos everywhere, pretty much. Things fall apart, and between all that, I guess Los Angeles gets a little bit crazy, and two cults come out of it, and both cults want Mia because they feel like she has a connection to the storm, the earthquake that caused Los Angeles completely to fall apart. So that they're struggling with that and all that stuff. I picked it because it looks like an amazing book, and I've never really read a book about a person that's addicted to lightning, so I thought that would be pretty interesting. Then at number 9 is Under the Never Sky by Veronica Rossi, and this one is a sort of a dystopian book. It sounds very, very interesting. It is about sorry, I'm going to be looking down at my computer right here because I'm awful at synopsing, so you know that. It's about a girl named Area, I think it's her name. Area? Yeah, sure, Area. She lives in a city called Reverie or something like that, which is enclosed. She lives in the city of Reverie, and she's a dweller. And by dweller, she spends all of her time with her friends in virtual environments. They use to get to these virtual environments a thing called a smart eye or something like that. And she enjoys going through all the realms and all that stuff. She just really likes life. And then she's forced out of her pod because I guess they live in pods. Forced out of it because there's a crime and they say she committed it, but she did not commit it. So she believes death is just upon her. She knows death's gonna come knocking on her door any day now. And meanwhile to that, into the outside world of Reverie, there's a boy named Perry. All the world he's known is death, hunger, violence, vicious predators and all that. These two come together because they both need upon each other. Area needs help to get back to her city so she can, you know, say that she didn't commit this crime. And Perry needs help from Area because the dwellers have taken his nephew, so he's trying to find them. I know there's a really awful synopsis. I'm just trying to keep this video as short as I can. It sounds like a really amazing book. It kind of reminds me about just all the other dystopian novels. It's very interesting. Alright, number 8 is Tempest by Julie Cross, and this seems like a very, very interesting book. It is about a boy named Jackson, and in the year is 2009, and he is a time traveler. He can jump through time and anytime he wants, and it doesn't cause any damage. Like, I'm sure you've read books and seen movies where it'll alter the future and it'll break things and all that stuff. It's perfectly fine. He could do it, no problems at all. And he's just a normal guy. He likes jumping through time, and he likes spending time in college and spending time with his girlfriend Holly. Until one day while he's with his girlfriend Holly, these people named the Day Strangers, I believe. Yeah, the Day Strangers come in and they start to fight with Jackson, and in a panic, Holly gets shot, his girlfriend gets shot, and also in a panic, Jackson jumps back 2 years ago to 2007, and he is stuck there. He can't move. He just is stuck there. And, you know, after a while, he starts to enjoy life because he's with his girlfriend again and nothing's going wrong until the Day Strangers start to find him and all that stuff. This seems like a very interesting book with time traveling. I'm interested to see how it will be, so I can't wait to read it. The next book, I think number 7, I think we're on, it's called The Alchemy of Forever by Avery Williams, and this is a very interesting book. I just tried to read the synopsis on it, and it's very kind of odd. 600 years on Earth, this girl named Serafina has seen it all. She's lived through the luxury and all that stuff. She has the ability through alchemy somehow to be able to jump bodies pretty much while she's in one body, she shifts the other one, and the one that she was in gets killed. And she's sick of doing that. She's sick of taking the next life, and her boyfriend Sirius is still not yet. So she stops doing it for a while, and then a 16-year-old girl named Kaylin gets into a horrific car accident and right in front of Sarifa, or whatever her name is. And while in an attempt to save her, she accidentally takes over her body. She's Sirius enjoying life. She's falling in love with her boyfriend. with a new guy and all that stuff. And Sirius is coming back to he will not stop at anything to get her until she's his again. So this is a very interesting, kind of weird read that seems like it's going to be very good. It looks like it's #1 in the series of Incarnation, #1. So we can look forward to seeing more books like this from this series. So I don't know. I thought I would, probably try to read it. Alright, #6 comes in as Article 5 by Christine Simmons, and this is also kind of a dystopian novel thing. New York, Los Angeles, and DC have all been abandoned. The Bill of Rights have been revoked and replaced with the moral statutes. So it's kind of like a new government type of thing. There are no police instead they're soldiers, and they seem very strict, like they'll arrest you, and when you're arrested, you usually don't come back from that. So that kind of sucks. And it's about a 17-year-old girl named Ember who knows how to live under the profile, who knows not to get in trouble, who knows how to just stay, safe until I think her mother gets arrested for something that she did not do. And so I think things get crazy. She meets a boy. They go on a goose hunt together. Typical book like that, but that's okay because this seems like an amazing book. I love books like this that just completely changes the world and you just don't know what's coming next. So I'm really excited for this one. Number 5 comes in as The Selection by Kyria Cass, and this book, just when I saw the cover of it, I knew I would love it, and when I read the synopsis of it, I cannot wait to read it, really. It is about, it's Selection's pretty much what it's about. It's about 35 girls who get selected to compete in this competition to basically a prince will pick which one he wants, all of it. And for most girls, this is an amazing thing, because everybody wants to be involved in the selection. You get upswept in a world full of gowns and just beauty and gallantry and just all this stuff. Every girl wants it. But one girl that gets selected, America Singer, does not want this stuff. She doesn't want to leave the life she loves behind. She has a great boyfriend, a great home. She does not want to get swept up into this world of things that she does not want. Until she meets the prince. And the prince, I think, and her start to fall in love. You can pretty much tell it's going to go. But this looks so amazing. I really can't wait to read it. It's coming out in April, so I'm going to have to wait a while, but it looks really good. Alright, the next 4 books are pretty much sequels to books I've already read, so that's why I didn't really need to research them. Number 4 comes in as A Million Suns by Beth Revis. You probably know her first one called Across the Universe. I have not read it, surprisingly, but I've heard so many good things about it. I know I'm going to love it, so I can't wait to read the sequel to it. It's Hollow by Cynthia Han. You may know her first novel, Unearthly. I did like that book. That is about a girl that is 16-year-old. It's an angel, and she has a specific task she has to do. She starts seeing it in her visions and stuff about saving people. And so I'm interested to see how they're going to display this in the next one. I don't know what else they're going to kind of do with it, because I did like that book. I didn't love it. It wasn't my all-time favorite, but I'm interested to read the second one. Number 2 comes in as Cities Lost Souls by Cassandra Clare, and that is book number 5 in the Mortal Instruments series. I seriously cannot wait for this book. I love the Mortal Instruments series. It's one of my all-time favorite series. I'm excited to see what's going to happen between the drama that's happened. I know I've kind of forgotten what's happened in the 4th book, so I'm going to have to reread it before the 5th one comes out, but I cannot wait for it. And number 1 comes as an Insurgant by Veronica Roth. Are you guys ready for the next chapter of Divergent? I cannot wait. Oh my gosh. I'm so stoked for that one. That is like my all-time. I saw it and I was like, gasp effects here, all that jazz. So what are you guys anticipating the most to see in 2012? I'm sure there's tons of books I did not mention, but I can't wait to read. These are just my top 10 that caught my eye the most. So what are you guys anticipating? Let me know, and have a great day. Bye.